Okay, so in the last tutorial we created our very first data template, and just to repeat, the data template is a simple form where we drag and drop components into the form, and that data template is then used to create is used to get submissions and get data against. Let's take a look at the form that we created, and obviously if you need to see a tutorial about how we created that form or that data template, I will link it on the top, and you can go there and take a look at that. So clicking on my data templates, as you remember, we place it inside a website folder, and that's our current data template. Let's take a look at how this currently looks. So as you can see, it's pretty plain vanilla sort of data template. It's white on black and doesn't really have any branding or anything of that sort right now. Now, being that this is a public data template and will be visible to the public, we might want to have some sort of branding here, to maybe make it match our current website if we are going to embed it into our website. And even if we're just sending out an email link to the form, you still want it to be branded according to your particular brand. So let's see now what options we have for this. So what we'll need to do is we'll need to click on the group icon here and click on information, and it's going to bring you to this page where we have these settings. And let's look at that first section over here. This section is it says style information, and there's a note here that says this only applies to public data templates. So I mean, if you have a private data template and you put stuff in here, it's not really going to make any difference to the look and feel of the form. However, if you have a public, and it makes sense because when you have a public data template, that's when you want it to match the look and feel of your particular brand. So first of all, we have the option here of adding a logo. So, and then we have the option of, even though we've added a logo, we may or may not want to show it. So that checkbox there tells you, says whether you want to show the logo or not. And then we have a theme section here. We'll get to that, but let's upload a logo first. So let's say we click on the choose file here, and then let's upload our logo here, and click on the upload. And then as you can see, it says you currently have a logo uploaded, and that's my logo right there. And yes, I do want to show the logo, so I'm going to check that box. Now the next thing I see here is themes, and if I click on the drop down, there's multiple themes here. And then there's a link here that says click here to see a themes demo. So let's take a look at that. Click on that, and it's going to bring you to the themes. So these are the themes, and they show you exactly how each theme looks. So for example, let's assume you have like a dark website with a dark background, and that's what you want to your forms to look like. So let's take a click on that, and then it's going to show you how everything would look if you were to pick this theme, right? So you can go through that, and it's going to tell you exactly how things will look. And let's take a look at one more theme here. Let's pick this one. So as you can see, the fonts are different, the colors are different, the typography is different, so there's quite a lot of differences, and you want to pick the theme that most closely matches your theme or your brand, and that's what the idea is. So for now, let's just pick, I'm going to close this off, and then let's pick cyborg as our theme, and let's update this information. So now we have updated this information, and then moving on to the next section. Again, there's a little note here that says these settings only apply to public data templates, as we've already discussed. There's a reason for that. So the first section here is link to be displayed on the submissions page. So for example, when whether you embed the form in your website or whether you send a link out in an email or a text message or whatever, you may want to have a link back, let's say, to your website or to another page on your website. If you do, this is where you would enter it. I'm just going to enter Google for now, and then it's asking you what text you want to associate with that link. Let's say I want to say home here, and then do you want to show the submission page link? So I'm going to check that, and then once a submission is complete and the user clicks submit and the submission is complete, there's going to be a submission complete page showing up, and it's asking me, do you want to show a link on that? So for example, I could put something like, again, I'm just going to put Google for now. And then I'm going to leave this as back, as in back button kind of thing. And then I'm going to say, and again, this is the text that will show up for the link. So, and then I'm going to say, yes, show the submission complete page link. And then there's also the option of redirecting to submission complete link. So for example, once the user's filled out his form and hit the submit button and the submission is complete, instead of showing him this page, you can redirect them after completing submission to any page on your website. So if I wanted them to go back to this page, I would check that. For now, I'm not going to check it, and I am going to again update this section. The next section here is for messages. So message to be displayed on public submission complete page. So let's say user submitted his submission and you're on the submission completed page. What sort of message do you want to show? So right now it says thank you for your submission, which I think will suffice. And here's the option of show message on public submission complete page. It's already checked, and I'm going to leave it checked. For private submissions, you also have the option of having a submission complete message. And for now it's the same. It says thank you for your submission, and right now it's not checked. If you don't check this after you complete the submission, your last submission will continue to show. Once we get into private submissions and we discuss how a private submission is, how a private data template is created and how you get submissions against it, we will take a look at this. But for now, I am just going to click update here and update the messages section as well. Now, if you go further down, there's a data access via API section here, and shows you API key and allow domains. This is not something that's connected with branding, so we will leave it for now. And now that we made these changes, let's do one thing. Let's go back to our data templates and find our contact as data template. So if I click on this submission now, or rather if I click on the add submission link now, let's see if there's any difference after our branding changes. Clicking on that, and as you can see, it looks totally different now, right? So first of all, we have the Acme Construction logo. Secondly, there's a link here, which will take me to whatever, like I said, we put up a home page link, we did connect it to Google, so it's taking us to Google for now. And then look at the branding; it's totally changed. It's got the dark background, and totally different from what it was looking like before. So again, if I was to, like I said, here's a submission link. If I copy and paste this link in an email or a text message, anybody in the general public or whoever I send it to can, make a submission against our current data template. So we learned a little bit about branding today, and how to brand it. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Upload a logo, change a couple of links, add your text, and basically pick a theme, and that's it. That's how you brand public forms and web data forms. Okay, as always, please subscribe to the channel, and that way you'll always be up to date with our very latest videos. Like the video if you brought any value to you, and leave your questions down in the comments below. Thank you so much, and bye for now.